Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a video about something rather special. I am in a Alva temple, as you can see, in Ruthless SSF, and we have got a Storm of Corruption room, which is the room that basically makes either a Tempest that gives you item rarity and item quantity. A Tempest is basically this storm that you can see here, these red things that you can stand in, and they give you different bonuses. But in this case I was lucky, and I always wanted to get a Corrupting Tempest. And what it does is, if you stand in it, it boosts you for 5 seconds, and all items that you drop are corrupted. And that is obviously super valuable for Ruthless SSF, because it can be really difficult to get like 5 links, 6 links especially is unheard of basically in this mode. But also jeweler orbs, they do not drop very often, and with these storms you do have a really high chance to get 6 socket items. I basically just cleared these 4 rooms of the temple, and I got one 6-socketed 5-link chest that is actually really good. I will just show it to you in a minute, because I don't want to use a portal now. I already put it in my stash. If the server desyncs, I still got it, so it's safe. I already got a 6-socket item, a lot of corrupted items that are quite nice actually. So yeah, I will give you a little showcase later. And another thing that is amazing, every map that you will find is corrupted. That means the chance to find a Val orb in these maps is really high. So usually it's more than like 60-70%, I think, that at least the final boss drops a Val orb. And Val orbs are really valuable in Ruthless SSF because you need them to corrupt your red maps to get the completion for them. But also just in general, Val orbs are really crazy good, because you can also use them on gems to get like the Val version, for example, the lightning arrow here. I also used the corruption room in order to corrupt one of my gold rings that is also in my stash. I will show it to you later. And yeah, as you can see, you have a lot of interesting items. So everything, I'm trying to do this really slow actually. So obviously you can just run through it, but I do it really slow, so I always look for these tempests before I kill stuff, and I rather kite mobs a bit in order to just kill them once I have the buff up, because everything else would just be a waste, because this tempest is quite rare. You only have a 50% chance to get a corrupting tempest, because otherwise you will get the item rarity, item quantity tempest, which is also good, don't get me wrong, but the corrupting one is just better in my opinion, because jeweler orbs, 6-socket items, and just corrupted gear in general, and also links especially, are really rare and really valuable in Ruthless. And yeah, so I'm trying to do as much as possible with the tempest buff up. And as you can see, basically everything that drops here is corrupted. So obviously with weapons it is not that valuable, because most of these weapons, I mean, some alk shards here, but yeah, that doesn't really matter. But for 6-socketed items, and also for corrupted gloves actually, that can have like a curse on hit implicit, it's really valuable. So I'm always looking for these little tempests here, stand in them, and then kill stuff. Get this one down. Oh, so we got a corrupted amulet here. So it's just super fun. As you might know, I'm running quite high item rarity, so I got 111%. With my flask up, it's 140%. Wow, that's a Shaper Seed with Determination aura effect. Now that is pretty crazy for Ruthless, to be honest. I do not have Determination yet. I found Grace, but not Determination, but this would be crazy good for Determination. Obviously it's a bit hard, or basically impossible to anoint this, because you might never find a tainted oil in Ruthless, or I'm not sure what it's called, the oil that lets you corrupt or anoint corrupted items. But just by itself, for a level 36 item, this is pretty crazy. Alright, so let's stand in the Tempest. Oh, too slow. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you do not find a Tempest in time. So this is why I keep it just really slow, and I do it basically manually. This whole thing. Because they disappear quite quickly, as you can see. So obviously you need a character that is somewhat tanky in order to do this. Because you might just get annihilated by the mobs running around looking for a Tempest. Like I do here. But in my case I do have a high chance to evade, which helps. I do have a stone golem which taunts, which also helps and gives me life regen. And that lets me just kind of abuse this mechanic here. Oh, there's some nasty monsters in here. Get out of my way. So with white trash mobs it's not that important because they do not drop that many items. And I will turn down the volume in a minute, sorry. Pretty nasty. Just don't want to die here. Because at level 88 you just don't want to die. Alright, let's turn that down a bit. Well, you know what? I will just disable the in-game sounds. Makes it a bit better for you guys to hear. And I don't really need those sounds anyway. Alright, here's another Tempest. Place the ballistas and just focus shit down as fast as possible. Oh, that's some dangerous mobs in here. I hate those stairways. They're really difficult to path around. So I'm missing a lot of these Tempests. Because this is just cluttered with shit on the floor, this map. Just a weird map. A weird layout at least. And these mobs are really annoying, these ghosts. Alright, but it's totally worth it. Like, if you got this Tempest and if you are starving for jeweler orbs, like I am, then I can just recommend take your time. If you are basically a build that automatically kills stuff, this is really difficult because, like with minions, you cannot just run around without your minions killing stuff. But in my case, I'm an attack-based build, so it's quite easy to just dodge the mobs until I have a Tempest up. So that's really nice. Okay. So let's see. We have a whole bunch of rooms left. I'm also trying to kill the boss of this map while having the Tempests up. Which might also be really good for getting maybe like a corrupted unique or something. Could be cool. Obviously, you might also find some uniques that might be unusable, or items in general that might just be unusable, but yeah. I will take the risk over maybe having the chance of finding some nice 5 links, maybe even a 6 link. I heard some people got like 2 6 link out of a Corrupting Tempest Temple, which is really ridiculous for Ruthless. Obviously it's a very slow playstyle and it might be a bit of a boring video, but in my case I'm having just a lot of fun here, to be honest, because it is so nice to find all that rare stuff. Okay, so we have a corrupted belt. That can also be really interesting, actually. Corrupted spine bow doesn't really matter for me. Right, kite those mobs. Well, this bow looks actually interesting. Sorry, by the way, my cat is going crazy in the background. I'm not sure what problem he has. He's just going like, wow, he's making a video. Let's go crazy. Rusty, chill. Oh no, it's not too good. I mean, you cannot put crucible trees on corrupted items anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, this chest is nice, but it only has 1 socket, so it's basically crap. I'm just keeping those items for like shards. This one, for example, definitely gives alch shards. The corrupted belt, not too interesting, but I might just keep it. That's obviously trash. So with these temples, remember to bring a lot of wisdom scrolls, so you do not need to use any portals. I mean, for the corrupted Tempest temple, it's not too important because everything that is corrupted is identified, which is nice. So we can save on the wisdom scrolls because even those are scarce in Ruthless. Quite a ridiculous game mode. It's the only game mode where you backtrack to pick up like a transmutation orb or like 2 wisdom scrolls. But hey, it's like gaming in the early 2000s, right? Everything is valuable and everything that drops is potentially game-changing. So for example, the chest that I just dropped, I've never found a 5-link in... I don't know how many kills I have. I have a lot of kills. I have, yeah. And I got another character which also has like 50,000 kills. So I got like 400,000 kills and I haven't found one 5-link. Not a single one. Oh no, don't kill him. Shit, that didn't work. So having a 5-link and a 6-socket 5-link is super valuable for me. And I can even just use it as it is. It even has good colors. I would have a tainted orb, tainted chromatic, I think it is, that lets you recolor corrupted items. Ouch. This guy hurts. Chance orb. So yeah, but I can just use this chest. I will show it to you in a minute when my inventory is full. Obviously this is super slow, but it's quite hard to get this room, so rather take my time. It's the weekend, so it's a long weekend, I have time. It also makes sense if you have like a magic find character to run this room on a magic find character, because the chance to get rare corrupted items is higher. And obviously that's way better than normal corrupted items, because yeah, those really do not do much for you. Okay, so what do we have? Oh, and by the way, one more really important thing. I had the map room and also the gem room is here, so you will see that in a minute when we get there. When you open containers, you want to have the Tempest buff active as well, because the items in the containers will be corrupted as well. And that is a really good way to get like Val gems, or even like corrupted gems that already have like quality or experience on them even. And also for maps, all the maps that you will get from like a Atlas of the Worlds room, they will be corrupted. And that is super valuable, especially if your Tempest is a rather high level. So you will get red maps that are already corrupted and rare in many cases, which is obviously just amazing, because you save so much currency crafting that stuff. Alright, so sorry that I'm so slow, like talking and playing this. It's just a lot of multitasking for me, and I'm not used to that. I used to play solo self on standard for years basically, and yeah, as you know, it's basically like the base game. You just run through everything and kill everything really quickly. Oh, I might get into trouble here. Alright, let's pop everything. Die. Boom. Loot explosions. That's so fun. Where's the Tempest? Ah, fuck. Not quick enough. Boom. I need to do this this timeless monolith thing also with a Tempest active. At least when I kill stuff. I think unfreezing stuff doesn't really matter, but you want to have it active when you kill all the rares. But they might just kill me, because this can be quite dangerous. I mean, we do have some nasty mods on here, like minus resists and stuff. So yeah, really need to be careful. I mean, I do not really care too much about dying at this level, because this is a magic finder, and yeah, it's more than done at this level. So I do not really care. But I do care about the nice loot. This guy didn't drop one single item. What an asshole. Alright, so let's see what we got here. 5 socket doesn't help. By the way, you can reset the item position by pressing the set button on your keyboard. So if you have like a weird location bug of your items, then you can just do that. So that is Not a bad chest, but only has one socket. This is trash. Wow, we have another 5-link. Nice. Not even too bad, to be honest. This chest is actually quite good. It has a lot of armor, a lot of evasion, a lot of life, dexterity, which is good for my summoner. It is an armor and evasion base with 3 blue sockets and 2 red, which is actually amazing, and it has additional physical damage reduction. That's like a ridiculous item for my summoner, actually. I can just use that as it is and put summon raging spirits in here, and I have like perfect links already. That's also a good point with like corrupted items. They do have a high chance to have like off colors. Having not even one a green socket on this item base is pretty rare. So as you can see, it is just ridiculously valuable. Getting a 5-link with these colors and these stats is just like crazy. I mean, it doesn't have resists. That's a bit of a bummer, but yeah, nonetheless, it's a huge item. And even if you do not use these 5 links, you can sell them, I think, for some fusings. I'm not sure how many, but you will see at the end of the video when I go back to the hideout and I sell all that crap. Yeah, so this is why I just wanted to make this video. It's just so good. Unbelievable. I got like 2 5-links in one map or one temple. That is unheard of in Ruthless. Okay, so this is the gem room, so we need to be careful. We do not want to open these without a Tempest, so we grab the Tempest, we open that, and now we have a corrupted explosive trap. Hey, nice. And there is a really good chance that you will get Val gems doing this like this. A lot of socketed gems gear as well. Right, so let's see if we get another vial. Let's do this guy really carefully. Boom. Hey buddy. Let's go down. Oh, nothing. Alrighty. Let's do these mobs here. So I should have at least another vial of gems around this area. Sometimes it only spawns 1 or 2, which is a bit unfortunate. But this is a tier 3 gem room, so I think it is tier 3. I'm not sure, I have to check again. Boom. Okay. Let me in there. Oh, don't kill it. No. Yeah, sometimes the artillery ballistas just do too much damage and they kill the monsters. Ah, okay, this is a tier 1 gem room, sorry. Then I was wrong. Yeah, I could have seen because there is no lens in the middle. But yeah, just remember, if you got any room that gives you any materials, be sure to grab a Corrupting Tempest before you open any containers. That is really important. So we only got like a corrupted with 1 quality. Wow. It's like a troll item. A troll gem. It's like you're trying to get me to quality. Not with me, buddy. Alright, let's pop these Val lightning arrows to get all these guys down here. Boom. I mean, I blocked this shit in like the normal. It's not even possible for me to kill these. I do not have bad damage, but it's just ridiculous how tanky they are when they are frozen. Just redonk. Let's see where we can get another Tempest, please. I mean, obviously you can just kill the white trash without a Tempest, but I'm just trying to kill every single monster with the Tempest up, as many as I can, because every monster has a potential chance to drop a really good item. So yeah, as you can see, this one is not bad. If you would find like a tainted jeweler orb, you could put more sockets on that. But yeah. Okay, let's see what we have here. It's also quite a ridiculous item. I mean, it doesn't have any sockets, so... And also this one. Really good stats, really good resistances, a lot of life. But... Oh, there's a Karui chest. Let's see what happens if we grab it with a Tempest. Oh, we got a 4-link. Almost. But at least a 5-socket item. Alright, I think it's time to go to town here. Because there's so much stuff on the ground. I need to... Yeah, I need to trade. Or at least put this in the stash. And I can show you the items that I found real quick. Okay, give me this helmet. It's quite nice, even though it only has 2 sockets. Alright, let's go to town. You need a lot of portals, so... Oh, only have 3 left. So I cannot die. Just quickly put all that nice stuff in here. Beautiful, beautiful item. Put that straight to my summoner tab here. Even in here. Great. Huge item find. Okay, so this is what I've just found. This is the 5-link 6-socket item. And I can just replace my chest with it. I mean, it doesn't have resistances. Oh, it has fire. So yeah, should be fine. I just need to check like with the life. It also saves me the life node on the tree. Has a bit less evasion rating, so quite a bit less evasion rating. But yeah, might be worth it actually. It's a 5-link, so and 6 sockets. So that is looking really nice actually. And what else? Yeah, all the corrupted maps actually. So I found all these corrupted maps just in this temple. And all these maps have a really high chance to give me a Val orb. And in like 400,000 kills, I think I found 5 or 6 Val orbs. So that is just crazy value. It's just amazing. Alright, let's continue. Obviously this temple takes ages, so... Yeah, I might just cut the video here, so yeah. See you in few minutes when I'm done sorting all this stuff. Okay, so we are back. I had to cut the video because it took me ages to sort all the stuff and get it out of the map. And yeah, we finished the map, and this is basically all the looted or like the notable loot items that we have gotten out of this map. As I said, I tried to kill as many mobs with the Tempest active, and we got a bunch of corrupted maps here. This one I already completed, so it doesn't help me, but do remember that every corrupted map is a high potential for a Val orb, which is amazing. So this is like 12, 13 maps, so maybe I'm lucky I'm getting like 10 Val orbs out of them, which is crazy. Then also got this ring, which is really funny, like level 23 Despair Aura. Might be really interesting if I decide to do like a Chaos or Poison build. Also Pride Aura effect can be quite useful, and having both on one item, yeah, quite a funny item. I haven't found Pride yet, but you never know. Also got this nice bone ring. Actually rolled really decent, so resists a bit of life. I mean, life could be better, but dexterity is really good on a summoner. You definitely need that. Also resist is okay, and minion life is good. Found a few gloves. These are actually 4-socket and quite usable, I would say. The life roll isn't too good and the rest, but the accuracy and the damage rolls are kind of okay. Got this helmet, which is 4-linked, which is quite nice, and this one as well. Life roll okay, not so good, but this gives like a bunch of attributes. So like almost like 100 attributes, or even more than that, 110 attributes. Then I got 3 5-links, which is, well, the only 5-links that I have found in 400,000 kills playing 3 weeks. So yeah, that's obviously quite good, to be honest. So I might just use this chest and replace my chest we'll see. Just need to work around with the resistances a bit. But it gives chaos resistance, which is always nice, and it has a decent life roll and strength, so yeah, not too bad. Then this one is basically a perfect entry item for my summoner that I'm going to start today or tomorrow. I might use that until I'm linking my chest, but it might even be better than the chest that I planned. So yeah, only thing that is a bit of a bummer, it's not an energy shield base, so I'm missing out on energy shield, but yeah. Has armor, and armor is also quite useful, and physical reduction. Then we got this 5 link. This is not really too good, I would say, so I might just sell this for the jeweler orbs. So I actually thought that 5 links do give you fusings as well, but it only provides jewelers, and this 5 link, for example, only provides transmutation shards. So but I think it's a bit bugged actually, because I have an item here, this bow. Let me just check if they fixed it, and it is a 6-socket bow, so it should sell for 6 jeweler orbs, but as you can see, it sells for 7 transmutation shards, which is a bit of a rip-off. So yeah, there's a bug apparently that they wanted to fix, and apparently in Ruthless it's not fixed yet, but yeah, maybe one day they'll fix it. So got this helmet as well, which is really quite good actually. The only thing is I need a tainted jeweler orb to make it 4-socket. I might even be able to use that on the summoner. That is a really good item actually. Also got this amulet, which is not really too good actually. So it looked better than it is actually in the beginning, but yeah. Rageous Fire with Determination might make a bit of use out of that, but anyways, and this is what the boss dropped actually, so that might come in handy. It would give me like 8% increased movement speed. Obviously this is not like anything that we had or got from the corruption, but still a nice drop, and I was lucky enough to drop a vial of dominance in another temple, so I could even make like a transcendent spirit jewel out of this one, which is actually worse than this for me, but yeah, I will just keep it for now and put it in the album, so to say. So yeah, Corrupting Tempest Temple is absolutely mad. Can only recommend to run it slowly and just enjoy the ride and get a lot of good loot out of it. Yep. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.